in for you. Just tuned in. I think the score is updated. I got Molina on site, and he's been giving me some info on it. Nick Deon and Jonathan Hennessee. Looks like it's 2-0 Hennessee right now. Don't know if Nick's had really an opportunity at the table. He just really took a winger on that one. Ends up leaving Hennessee straight in the hole. You guys hear me and see me okay? Somebody let me know. Awesome. Thanks, Miz. Hope you're doing all right tonight. I got a good matchup here. It's a race to 9. 9 ball. This is 4th round of 9 ball. Both of these guys have already rebought, so it's a elimination matchup here. Nice shot by Hennessee. He's going to be jacked up over the 5 ball, but I think he'll probably just play the purple 4 softly. Come off the bottom rail a little bit and then shoot that 5 ball on the side. That's what he's looking at right now. Hennessy's a very deliberate player. He's really going to take his time. Nick Deon is an up-and-coming player out of Arizona. He made a good run a couple years ago at the Moscone Cup team. Came up a little bit short. Happens to be a good friend of mine. We played each other quite a bit when I first moved to Arizona. Tried to get Hennessee on the podcast. I think he might come through and come on there one day. I want to kind of get to know what's in between those ears there. I feel like in some ways he's a little misunderstood. He's certainly a great pool player. Yeah. Chris, you available? You want to come in? Rather routine out here. He's going to be stretching pretty far on this shot. I don't think he'll need a bridge. Might need to put an extension on his cue. He is a pretty tall guy. Probably, I don't know, 6'1", 6'2" or so. The stream froze, Rick? Looks good on my side. Left himself an angle here. This ball is missable, but I expect him to make it. Nice shot there. Hey, Chris Adams. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, Joey?
Not much.
I had just logged in and seen that you were on, and
Hey, Chris Adams. How's it going, buddy?
there's a delay. There we go.
Yeah, I'm getting a little feedback. Oh, it's because you had the... Okay. I see.
I had it on my phone as well, so we're good.
Well, Hennessy's off to a fast start. Looks like it's 3-0.
I just seen, I literally logged in, seen Hennessee was up 2-0, and he was shooting, I think, like the 5 ball. And that's when you asked me if I was available. So catch me up. 9 ball?
Yeah, so he was up 2-0. I told you I asked you if you were available to commentate. Then you took a shower, ate some dinner, had some dessert, and then logged in, and he just finished that wreck. I'm just kidding.
No, he doesn't play that slow.
No.
No. Is it 3rd round or 4th round?
4th round.
How did they stand, both players?
And both have used their buybacks. This is an elimination match here.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you're right, too, Chris. It's not that he plays... It's not even that he plays slow. I think it's just that, he'll stop and get up a lot of times, chalk his cue a lot, different things like that. And, there's other players who don't kind of get up and down and probably play about the same pace, but they might be a little easier to watch, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When I was living in Tennessee, I lived about 40 miles from where I say 40 or 50 miles from where he was. So I played him quite a bit. I think he is or at the time he had a room in Manchester. And we're talking about Hennessee from Tennessee.
Hey, thanks, Silvano. Eric Roberts, what's up, buddy? You still alive in this thing? Chris, I don't know if you know Eric Roberts. He's a great young player. He's going to be someone to watch out for. One of those kids that just splits the pocket right down the middle.
There was a time when I used to do that.
Here we go. Maybe an opportunity for Nick.
Let's see. It looks like he can cut this ball in and come 2 rails.
Yeah. Let's see if Nick can kind of get energized here after sitting in his chair for much of those first 3 games.
Did he have any opportunities early, or was it...
I came in when it was 2-0.
Oh, so you came in when I came in.
Pretty much.
Wow, good shot.
Yeah, good shot. I was worried about the scratch there, but he faded it. He should be out here. Oh, that's right. Eric's not 21 yet.
Oh, you can't play at the Derby unless you're 21, huh?
Yep.
Oh.
Nick looks pretty relaxed right now, even being down 3-0.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wiped his feet.
Did you try to hit him with the old commentator curse there?
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing about Nick. Excellent player. And definitely getting better the more he gets out and plays. But he has a tendency of getting a little quick in his backswing.
Just like, right, well, I play a lot of events with Nick De Leon, and he is my guy. I think we've played like 10 matches as partners, and like the little Moscone type cup type formats around, Nevada, Arizona, and Swirl Cups and stuff they have here in Arizona. And he will get to where he almost looks like he doesn't care, but he really does, So, like shooting that 9 ball right there, he pretty much just got down, one stroked it, and fired it.
Yeah, he did.
So, it'll make you cringe when you're his partner, but that's what he does.
Yeah, but what I'm referring to specifically, Chris, is, and you'll notice this, especially if it's a really difficult shot and he misses it, it's usually because his backswing was real quick, like quicker than it normally is. It's kind of interesting. But one thing about him, for sure, he's going to have the breakdown in almost every format he plays. Almost pocketed the 9 there.
Yeah, and you see, if that 2 goes by the 4, he has a good opportunity here to kind of, tighten this match up to 3-2.
I believe it does.
I think you're slipping on the score over there,
I got
Joey.
it. It's coming. There's a little delay when I click the button.
All right. Oh.
Played the 9. Nice shot.
Wow. So I wonder if the 2 just didn't go.
Or he just felt like it was easy to draw back into that ball. He made it look easy.
No, I did not. Crossville is like 150 miles, I think, from Chattanooga.
Hey, Rick, you might want to check your internet because I don't see anybody else complaining. Is anybody complaining? Is anybody having a problem with the stream freezing up?
No. I got it up on my phone and the computer. Get a little better view on the phone than we do the stream app here.
Yeah.
So.
George Teashea went out and bought a 32-inch monitor today to be able to see a little better.
Are you serious?
Yep.
What's funny is I have a 7-inch monitor sitting like 15 feet to my right, and I haven't logged into it one time since we've been doing this week. I'm sitting at the couch. A lot of people don't know we can do this at home. I'm in Phoenix. You're in Mesa, Arizona, and the game's going on in the Derby, and we're able to do this remotely, which is nice.
Yeah, it looks like he broke dry here.
He might get saved by that. I don't think so.
Well, now my stream did freeze up.
Mine did freeze too.
Just for a second.
Yeah, he's going to take a bathroom break.
And by the way, Chris, I don't live in Mesa, Arizona. Thank you. I live in Queen Creek. Queen Creek.
Oh, you're way out there then.
Yeah. My boss at my job is from New York, and he cannot say Queen Creek. Everything that starts with Queen to him has to be Queens. So he's like, Queens Creek. I'm like, no. Try again. All right, guys. So we got a little, just for an update here. It's 3-2 Hennessee. He just came to the table. Nick broke dry, and he decided to take his break. So he's going to take a little bit of time and go take a break. You see Nick sitting there. He might be sending me a text message. Here, let me send him a text while he's on break. I'll tell him, get your butt in gear.
No, I think he's good.
I'll give him a little inspirational speech.
Eric asked if I ever played pool in Crossville. Eric, I think I did go down there, and they had some bar table tournaments and like a little room and little poker games and things like that. If that's the right place, I think I probably went there once or twice. I don't remember the name.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is here. George Teashea.
I can see you guys.
It's funny for the guys at home that don't know what it does. It literally rings a doorbell like someone's here to help us commentate. Ding dong. Here's George. Ding dong. Here's Ryan.
All right, I just did my Adam Schefter thing, and I found out that Nick's not feeling very well. He said that's why he's kind of shooting fast and kind of rushing.
So tell him Chris said, his partner said, that's an excuse to get his shit together. Excuse my language. And let's get a W. He'll know what that means. You know what? I just read some stuff online, guys, that the bug is going around the Derby, and a lot of you guys and a lot of people in the chat and a lot of people around know Trace Kane, and one of the reasons why Trace would not go, his exact answer was is that he feels that the bug is one of his answers was that the bug seems to travel around because everybody's in a confined space for 10 days 11 days and the weather is so cold, and it's which is kind of crazy, but I can see it happening, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's cold and flu season, and you're in a cold part of the country, and you're not getting one of the biggest things I think to staying healthy is getting a good night's sleep. And nobody there is getting a good night's sleep, I can bet you.
No, but nobody. I don't even think you're getting a good night's sleep, and you're not even there.
This has been one of the most stressful weeks of my life, Chris.
Well, congratulations on the new career. I know you posted it, so it's
it's Facebook official. Thank you.
It's Facebook official, so you put it in the atmosphere so everybody can see it, and and dealing with 18 different matches to stream, and of course this old man that I'm looking at in the camera on my screen, he knows he waves his hands. George is awesome.
George has been a trooper this week, no doubt.
I give him a hard time every time I see him about him being older than me, and he is older than me, and he's wiser. He's got probably thousands and billions more dollars than me. He's just a great guy, but I only pick on him because I love him. And believe it or not, I do learn something from him. Paying attention,
Yeah, how to stay out of pool halls.
How to stay out of pool. Have you noticed? I'm not in them anymore that much.
That's right.
I'm working all the time, George.
Well, I tell you what, at some point we're getting close to what you would consider as too long of a break.
Well, let me, Joey, I've told everybody this, and the people that I've said this every stream, I think, that we've had somebody take one of these breaks, these bathroom breaks, right? What sucks is, depending on where they are in the room, and since he went to the left, it's a good 5 to 6 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, just to walk to the bathroom.
All right, he's back.
So you talk about, we're all talking
slack. I got it.
Yeah, we're trying to kill dead air time. Sometimes it seems like it's forever, but it is a long way from the playing room to the restroom. And then if there's any kind of line and then getting back, it is quite a ways.
All right.
So let's see.
Someone said, where's the bat, Lexington? It is a ways away, guys. I promise you. It looks like he's going to freeze up to the 2 here.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I've got to figure this new monitor out.
Well, we can see you, George.
I know you can see me, but I can't see the scoreboard, for instance. I don't think I have this centered yet.
Here, let me do this for you guys. Hold on, I'll share this one so you can see the scoreboard.
Hey.
Give it 1 second. This will make it a little harder on Chris, but he's got younger eyes.
What the heck did you do?
Now, go back to where you had it.
Go back to the other one?
Yeah, the great thing is I can see the balls really well now. I can see the colors. I can see everything. I might even call a shot right.
Don't get carried away now, George.
Oh, my.
Don't change it up now. People are enjoying this.
I'm not changing anything. Oh, you mean they like laughing at me with all the bad calls?
Yeah.
That's the 7 ball, Joey's. No, that's the 4. That's the 4 ball. No, that's the 8.
Yeah.
That's the 1 ball. No, that's the 5.
So that
would be like it's been an awesome deal being able to do this and commentate from home and help out. That would be my only thing from the outside perspective is us having a way to make the picture of the game that we're actually watching a little bit bigger without being like George and going and buying a 65-inch monitor so you can get a 12-inch.
No, it was the 32.
Oh,
and it was
excuse
on
me. Sorry,
sale at Costco. Jeez.
So, Chris, if we had a little more time to prepare and you had a computer, there's a piece of software I could download on it or walk you through downloading. It's pretty easy, and then you'd be able to see it full screen.
Okay, then we'll do that next time then. Yeah.
Yeah. Nick's got an opportunity here.
Yeah, stop shot, right? Oh, he's making them. They're definitely taking the ball, but
There's my buddy Brandon Schuff on the table next to him.
Mm-hmm.
I just read his updates. Seems like he finished 11th in the one pocket.
Yeah, Brandon's been playing pretty well. I think he did pretty well in the banks too.
Is that Tyler on the right?
Yes, it is.
Well, you got some power there, huh?
Yeah, look at Nick. You can kind of see him hanging his head. You see he's definitely struggling, not feeling great. All right, people are asking for Fargo rates. I'm going to put Nick at like a 7. I think he just cracked
30.
740.
740, 739, 740, 742, somewhere in there.
You want to make some more guesses?
Well, I thought this was like The Price is Right. I'll get it right eventually.
Nick is a 742 out of Glendale, Arizona. Let's see. And
he came back a little too far on that shot. Should still be okay, but it's going to make this a little bit tougher to hold the cue ball.
And Jonathan Pinegar, a.k.a. Hennessee, is a 782. I mean, that's a really high Fargo right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great angle here.
Well, after being down 3-0, he has an opportunity to tie this match up if he can stun this ball over, get it back to the diamond there, close to the side pocket. Uh-oh.
Nah, he's fine.
He's perfect. I didn't want to say I think he's out because I didn't want to commentator curse him. Is that going to be 3 for Nick?
Yep, it'll be tied 3-3.
Silvano says commentating Fargo is 900. We're on it.
Thank you. It's not bad for free, is it?
It's all. In all fairness, Nick lives in our town, so
You know a little bit about the guy, and you know what, Chris? I don't want to brag, but Nick hasn't beaten me in 9-ball.
Well, I'll tell you something, Joey. You're lucky you retired at the right time. So, because the kid, you know what? Not only is he running his salsa business, right? You know, his salsa business from home and doing his little gig, he is traveling around playing in a lot of events, and he's getting close in a lot of events, and that's only going to help him move on. And I think since he started playing in some of the matchroom events 2 years ago, he went from like a 690, 700, somewhere in there, to what now, 742. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely improving his game, you know, being able to compete, having some sponsors on his side.
Yeah, he's when I first moved to town, we were pretty much the same Fargo, and we matched up quite a bit early on. I couldn't fade his 10-ball break at all. I had no chance. But 9-ball, I just felt a little more confident. I break the balls better in 9-ball. And 8-ball, I like playing that game. So, but Nick, what's he going to do here? He's going to thin the two, or is he going to hit it full in the face and send it down table?
I think he's just going to bank it 2 rails. Or nope.
He tried
He
thin.
missed the ball. Yeah, he did. He missed the ball.
And we've talked all week about there's a slight roll-off on some of these tables.
Not at that speed, though.
Yeah, that was Mox.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think that could still roll. I mean, if you're talking about you got to cut that ball very, very thin.
I'm surprised you didn't kick it.
I've been doing banks in one pocket with you. I can't remember the last time I even watched 9-ball.
Let me explain how it's played. You break the balls,
Yep.
and then you run them in order.
Okay. Do they allow 9 on the break, or do they allow early 9s?
I believe. Well, Nick already has one early 9, so yes.
Okay.
And I believe it does count on the break.
All right.
This one got a little weird for Hennessee. I wonder if he can make the 4 with a high ball here, avoid the 8, and come back down past the middle of the table for the 5. What do you think?
I think he can draw to the side rail and over by the 9.
I think he has to draw it, like George said. If he goes forward, he may bump an 8, which may not even be able to get to the 5. Maybe he will get lucky.
He's got to put a big stroke into it if he's going to use low and try to come off the rail over by the and end up over by the 9. It's got to be a big stroke here.
Yeah, but it is the 7-footer, so I think just a good stroke gets him there.
What do you mean 7-footer?
Oh, this is a 9-footer. That's right. I was just watching a bar table match. I'm sorry. Thank you.
George, are you on the wine already?
No, I haven't touched the drop. I had water.
That's the problem.
Oh,
Yes.
he was able to follow it and not hit the 8.
Yeah, that's the shot I was talking about. I knew it was close there.
So do you go 2 rails here, or do you just stun it off the rail and back out?
Just straight down and back out. Back down by the 6 ball on the side, just like that.
Agreed.
He's got a choice. He can just follow it and come back over towards the 9 or come around. Again, a choice, straight down or use the 2 rails. Right here, I think I prefer coming straight down, Joey. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. How old do you think Hennessee is now? Like 40 couple? 45 maybe?
Here, let's see. I'm going to try Google. Let's see. I'm guessing in the mid-40s.
Go to AZB. Sometimes they have their birth date there on AZB under people.
Ronnie Kidd wants to know what tequila you're sipping on, George.
0 zip nada so far.
That's the problem, Ronnie. We need to get this guy some tequila.
How is Ronnie? Where's he at? I can't see the chat, so
He's on Facebook.
that's the one thing I don't have.
He's on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can get Facebook up on the iPad so that I can see the chat.
Okay, we got
1977. So I'm 75, and I'm 48. So 46.
He's 46.
Yeah. Hey, you're welcome, Gary. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everyone that's joined in. Guys, you got to check out, remember, when we get late in this tournament, you got to check out AccuStats, because that's where you're going to be able to see semifinals, finals, once they get down to one table. So I know they've been prorating their rate for the pay-per-view as the week's gone on, so you can probably get a good deal and catch the finals of the 9-ball and semifinals. So make sure to check it out. We're going to probably stream some matches. This match here tonight, maybe a few tomorrow. I do have a few things to do, but we'll work in some good matches for you guys. So make sure you like and follow the pages, subscribe to the YouTube, turn on your notifications, click that little bell on YouTube. Would you guys there, would you believe my little brother won't even click the bell for us? He said, I don't click the bell for just anybody. Little turkey.
Another dry break.
Another dry break. Nick's got to look at this ball, but not really anything offensive.
Do you think he'll try to stun the cue ball behind the 7? Probably.
No. Maybe drift it over behind the 6.
It looks like he's playing a similar shot that he just missed.
Going up table.
Yeah.
He's going up table.
Okay, that works. Slow down.
Yep.
Yeah.
He did leave a 1-rail option here, potentially.
Rail first.
Yeah, he's got to...
Yeah.
He's got to like push. Oh, he didn't give that a lot of thought.
No, that didn't look like a 780 Fargo shooting that shot.
Yeah.
I thought he had hit just before the side pocket. He had a chance to make it.
Andy Smith says, "Is Hennessee going to be on dogging it?"
I'm trying. We have him and I have been in communication. I don't know if you guys remember the match where he did a lot of chalking of his cue, and it was streamed somewhere, and people made fun of him and stuff, and he reached out and because some stuff was posted on Windows Open, and we kind of started talking from there. And I told him I want to understand more about you. You're an incredibly talented player, but at the same time, a lot of people have certain opinions about you. Love to have you on and talk about it. So, Jason Burkhardt. I'm not saying Hennessy's slow, but it takes him an hour and a half to watch 60 minutes. Oh, man.
JR, that's terrible.
That is not fair, JR. He's not here to defend himself.
That's okay, but it's still funny.
It is funny.
All right, Nick's in good shape here to tie this one up.
Hennessy is a great all-around player. He plays all the games. He plays great bar table. Matter of fact, I think he won the Tennessee. What is it? JLB?
Music City Open. I think he's won that several times now.
Yeah, he's a big favorite when he goes there. He loves the place. He lives nearby. I think he still lives nearby in Tennessee. Here's
Nice
Nick
shot.
to make it 4-4.
He's hanging in there.
Just like that.
So we're tied at 4, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
4-4. Just takes a minute for the score to update.
Race to 9.
Did you guys commentate any of the one pocket matches earlier today?
Oh, heck yeah, man. We had
Yes,
some
we
great
did.
ones.
I seen your link and I was at work, and I'm so jealous that I didn't get to be part of those matches. I don't really even know what happened, but this has been a pretty cool experience, not only helping commentate, but being able to watch it from home. And I'm sure a lot of the spectators, and it's free,
Yep.
the key word, the best 4-letter word, I guess.
Well, Chris, if you get a chance later, go back and watch the match with Shane and Federer that we streamed, because it was one. If you think about it, if you're gonna play well against Shane Van Boening, you played well, right? If you're gonna win a match against him, you played well. But Federer played exceptionally well in that match. Wouldn't you agree, George?
Yes, he did. And the match had everything in it. Runouts, tactical, strategy, moving. I mean, everything. Errors. A little bit of error from Shane, actually. I don't think Federer made any mistakes.
Yeah, he
But
played
it was
near perfect.
It was really good.
He ends up winning the one pocket. Shane ends up finishing second. Joshua Filler third. Joshua Filler's in the lead for master of the table, but it's getting kind of tight. It's real close there.
Well, I think it's really going to come down to the finish of this tournament between those two guys, right? For the most part.
Yeah, they're
Those
20
three.
points apart. 20 points apart.
Yeah,
Filler and Shane.
That's
Federer's,
nothing.
Federer's 10 points below Shane.
Yeah.
So he's 30 points under Filler. So he's got to beat Filler considerably in the 9-ball.
Yeah, so the way with Filler already being in the lead, he controls his own destiny. Oh, looky here.
I think this goes.
It does go.
Yeah, it does.
Who would have thought with all that traffic over there, missing that ball, he'd leave a shot, and sure enough, he did.
And a nice one, too.
Yeah, all his work is all in that one area of the table, so Nick can just kind of do some gentle maneuvering of the cue ball here and pick up 6 balls before he even leaves that quadrant.
Now he's got to stop the ball in line to the side pocket to the 3.
Did he overroll that a little bit?
Yeah, he
little
did.
bit.
He may as well come around. He
might run in. He might try to run into the 9-ball here.
There you
Sure
go,
did.
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see Nick's really laboring the way he's getting around the table. It's not himself.
for the people just logging in, when I sat down, Joey had texted Nick, and Nick said that he just hadn't been feeling well. Might have a little bug going on there.
I can see that now. He was coughing when he approached that shot. And actually, now with this monitor, Joey, I can see people in the background. I can see a lot of things. It's amazing.
Well, good, George. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, but I still can't see the 4 ball. It's still as dark as the 9, the 8. I mean, it's still as dark as the 8.
I don't know if he's on the wrong side of this ball. It looks like he may be. He's got to be careful here.
He can just roll it about 4 or 5 inches past.
It looks like he's drawing it back for short shape.
Yeah, he is.
There we go.
I don't mind that.
No.
Just beat the point. How many times does this point jump out and get you?
Well, let's see if he stays down on it. He's stroking it.
He did.
Perfect.
Nice shot.
Yeah, he just looks like he is.
He looks like what you were talking about earlier, Chris, with a bug.
You know what, though, guys, too? Not only if he has a bug, he got there last Thursday, I think.
Yeah.
And these guys have been battling now for 8 days. And your mental game, your health, obviously paired with no sleep, tough matches. And Nick did decent. He didn't finish real deep in any event. But when you get to the 5, 6, 7 rounds of the Derby and you're playing 2 events, that sometimes it makes it super tough.
Yeah. Well, Nick DeLeon takes the lead 5-4. I've adjusted the score. It takes a second to catch up. But trust me on that one, it's 5-4.
I'm going to see how Nick did in the bank pool, Nick DeLeon.
He might have went to round 8 or 9. If I remember his post correctly. He won a few good matches, beat a couple good players.
He came in 39th place.
Yeah.
You know what? I think he sat out of the one pocket, did he?
He may have, because he didn't register in time, and he had to buy a spot in some of these tournaments. So you may be right, Chris.
You know what? I think that is what it is, because when I talked to him, he said he couldn't get in, and then I think he did say that he was going to focus on trying to get some rest for the 9 ball, so he could be ready.
Yeah. Well, guys, this is the 4th round of 9 ball. So probably, if I had to guess, what would you say? 150, 200 players still in it?
Yeah, still generally takes about between 12 and
Watch
14
the cue ball.
rounds.
Unfortunate there.
Yeah.
Well, the 5-6 is tied up, or is it? The 5 may go by the 8 to that upper right-hand corner.
He made 3 balls on the break.
Yeah, and 2 balls, and not the easiest layout.
Well, once he gets past the 5, and he's going to once he gets past the 5, he's going to be okay. And actually, coming into the 4, he's got a nice path to the 5.
Now, George, you know the break that they're playing, this cup break, right?
Yes, I see it. I haven't. I've tried it a couple of times here at home.
So when they set it up next time, I'll try to. And when Nick does it, I can talk you through it, because playing on the Arizona Nevada thing, he actually went over it. And one of the cool things about Nick and Hennessee and them being out on the playing in these big tournaments is they get around a lot of the all-stars, you call them, the big guys in the game. And those guys have all worked on this break so much, and they work on it together to figure it out. And he was teaching us this break, and I'll kind of walk you through it hopefully the next time and see what you guys learn.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It was eye-opening how much information these guys have on that break.
Well, that was eye-opening right there.
So look, Hennessy's going to have a problem with him right now, because he walked over and changed the score in the middle of him shooting.
Nick did?
Yeah. Nick walked up there while he was still at the table, and it was a little awkward there. And then Hennessy missed the ball, and he sat there slow.
Yeah, but I think he got there in time, Chris, to where he didn't disturb his shooting.
Yeah, no. I think he was just looking for,
A reason for missing that ball?
yeah.
Oh, no. If he would have caught that, if he'd have caught it rail first on the right there, he would have come around for position, maybe. Yeah, he would have come around for position. He had enough speed on it.
Guys, I don't know if you're catching it out of the corner of your eye, but on the table right next to this, I believe it's table 7, there's a real good matchup as well with Tyler Steyer and Anthony Maglino.
That's Anthony now with the glasses.
Yeah. I believe they met in the U.S. Open or another big tournament fairly recently, and I think Anthony won that one. Anthony's a heck of a player out of Florida. A lot of people who are in the know in Florida have him ranked as the best player in Florida. Yeah. Just doesn't travel much.
Well, this is straight back for the 7. Let's see how he ends up on it.
He's fine.
Well, do you just get back out to the middle of the table? Oh,
yes, I would. I wouldn't get all the way over there. I just get to the middle of the table. Just to the left of where it's at now.
He's looking to get a little more precise and take it past the 9 ball, but he's flirting with that 9 ball if he does.
And flirting if he tries to go on the right side of going too far down, because these tables, they're still pretty slick, but by now you think they have the speed down because they played a lot of one pocket on it.
I kind of like hitting this shot with high and a little bit of inside and going down to the short side of the 8, but he hit it well. He'll be fine.
Might come up short.
No, he's good.
He's right. He's good. He might even just stop it there and play the 9 to the side. It's lined up just right for it. I prefer to play it to a corner than the side, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that, if he has the angle.
Hennessy's going to tie it up at 5-5. We picked a pretty good match here, guys.
Yeah. 5-5.
Well, number 1, he's from Arizona. Number 2, Hennessee deserves some table time.
Yep.
On the stream. Especially since you want to get him on the podcast.
Yeah, I don't know if this is helping or hurting that chance.
Well, no, I mean it's something more that you can say. I'd like to discuss your match with Nick Deon since we streamed it, or it can help you a little bit.
Yeah.
Smooth things out a little after you call them deliberate.
It's not a bad word, George. It's not a bad word.
I didn't say it was. But as soon as I said it, I wish I hadn't.
Tell you what, I've seen Anthony doing a lot of shooting on that table next door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder what the score is. Let me get a score check on that, see if Molina's down there.
So they're racking the 9 ball on the spot, correct, George?
Yes, they're racking the 9 ball on the spot.
Breaking from the box.
Mm-hmm. And most of them break right, about 3 balls to the right of the spot.
Yep. And see if Hennessy plays this break. When we were working on this break, getting ready for the Arizona Nevada, Nick was very adamant about showing us some little techniques. So one of the big techniques, the easiest thing is, believe it or not, you're drawing the cue ball.
It's a hint of inside, yes.
Yes. And more you're just drawing the ball. You're trying to draw it. If he breaks from the right side, let's see where he's putting the ball. Yeah, on the right side.
Yeah.
You're trying to draw the ball to the middle diamond.
When they first started breaking that way, Chris, I was watching them real close, and I got to watch one of Federer's matches, who I thought was breaking the best. And I watched him very carefully, and a couple times you were able to see exactly how he was hitting it. And so that's kind of how I watched to learn what these guys are doing.
So I don't know if you saw that, but Hennessy hammered that ball. Like, he hit it as hard as he could. The cue ball went all over the place. That's not what if you watch a lot of the matchroom events.
No, it's 3/4 speed.
Yeah.
This is going to work out nice for Nick.
He's too far to the right.
Is that one of those fortuitous rolls?
It really is. He the one ball wiped his feet going in and wobbled, and the cue ball comes down, hits the 9, and he drifts right behind the 2. Now he's going to bump the 3 and get a good roll 2. Maybe not. Not quite.
Yeah,
He may just thin this ball and take the cue ball up table behind the 8.
Behind the 7. Behind the 7.
Let's see. It depends on how thin he hits it. Behind the 7, yeah, Chris. Fine, Chris.
Yeah.
You're right.
I don't listen. We're
This
not married.
This is not an easy hit. I like kicking at this before the side pocket, coming in, hitting it 3 rails from behind. That's ideal. So play it off that left long rail with a lot of left-hand spin, down to the bottom rail to us, off the right long rail, and if you hit it from behind like this, no, but you needed to hit it a little more head on, although he might pay off.
He made a ball?
No. Did he? I didn't even see that. Well, that's going to leave a shot. Well, Hennessy's not really this sharp in this match, and he's given Nick a lot of opportunities here to kind of seize control.
Oh, Nick missed it back.
He did. That was kind of a bad miss there for Nick.
Look at Nick in the chair. He just looks tough shape.
Yeah, he's not happy. He's not even watching the table. This is one of these where the cue ball lays right on the rail. You got to bridge a little funny sometimes. I don't anticipate this giving him problems, but sometimes it can. He bobbled it a little, but got it in there.
Yep. Come around 2 rails.
Tyler Steyer walks away and takes his break on table 7. Molina's checking a score for that one. If somehow this match ends before that one, we'll spin on over and check that one out. Wonder who Brandon Schuff's playing on table 9.
That's Schuff right there at the table, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says Schuff on. I guess it says Schuff on the back of his shirt.
He's playing a fellow by the name of Rahul Vitani. And Schuff has used his buyback.
I got a question for you guys. So this is a Matchroom points event for the Moscone Cup. Is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
But they run it as a derby style draw tournament, right? Still doing the draw round for round.
Yes.
That's interesting.
I got a score update on table 7. Tyler is up 6-2 on Anthony, so pretty commanding lead.
Man, I'll tell you what, it looks like Anthony's been shooting most of the games.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Just draw it right behind it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Hennessy's going to get out from here to make a 6-5 lead. I feel so confident I'll mark the score up ahead of time. Takes a minute to get to the screen, though.
Yeah, probably get there at the right time. See, when he breaks these balls, he hits them a lot harder than you'll see the other guys, the top elite players.
Yeah, the other players treat it more like a shot.
It's a finesse shot, and they're playing the one ball in the side pocket. And generally, it depends on who's racking the balls. If you have a referee racking the balls, he doesn't always rack the two in the back, I believe. But when you have the opportunity to rack them yourself, if you rack the two in the back, it'll carry back down table on the same side as the cue ball, believe it or not. But I mean, he's hitting them so hard that I think he's kind of wishing one in,
Somebody moved the light. You see the camera moving back and forth? It's mounted
Somebody bumped the light on the adjacent table.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Hope you guys have your, what is it?
Dramamine.
Dramamine for the rest of this match, yeah. I'll bet you they're marking their score and bumped the light.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier, that there's some players that are real careful in how they slide their ball or bead, and then there's others that just like slam it and want to get on to playing. So.
And then there's some of us that never get to move our bead.
Yeah, exactly. Hang tight, guys. In the next 3 games, it'll slow back down.
All right, so he made the one in the side, and he went to the other side that time, and he did get the cue ball to go back and forth.
Yeah, he's got a nice shot on the 2 here to start things off. He can pocket the 2 in the bottom right corner and then slide over for the 3 in the top right.
You think he can dig into that ball enough, Joey, to back it up? I think there's a little bit of a funny angle.
No, he's going to shoot it in the corner and stun over for the 3.
Oh, he's going to shoot it in the corner. I was thinking
I think
side.
You're looking at... Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at the 2 ball. I didn't realize that's the one right there, see?
Yeah, I think it is the 2 ball, Chris, but I think he'll shoot it in the corner because I think there's too much angle. He'd really have to dig into it to play it in the side and draw back. I may be wrong. Let's see.
No, he shooting in the corner.
Yeah, there's the shot.
What a good shot.
That was nice.
He hit that light pretty good, huh?
Yeah, he did. Nice shot by Hennessee. And he's off to the races here. I don't really see any problems from here. It's like tic-tac-toe. Stop on the 4, stop on the 5, 6 on the side.
And then he can pick which, depending on the angle where he stops it, where he plays the 7 next after the 6.
Yep.
Yeah. The 8 and the 9 in the same pocket.
Looks like he might have a little bit of an angle here, and he's thinking of sliding across the table and shooting the 6 in the right side pocket.
Yeah.
Seems like that's a little too much for me. I kind of rather kill it.
What if he can't? He doesn't feel comfortable. I think he did stun it over there. He hit it pretty good.
Yeah, but he's got a bit of an angle.
Another angle. Yeah, another little angle here. I mean, it's not anything that's unmanageable, but
he might elect to play this ball like 3 rails. Or maybe he can just hit it with the inside. Oh, he just rolled it. Now he's got a real nice angle to slide down for the 8 ball. This would be a pretty nice break and run here to go up 7-5. What in the world? Why wouldn't he hit that with the low ball, Chris?
It did look like there was too much angle, Joey, but I've been wrong. Oh, see, that was his way of just slamming the ball. He just got mad at it and slammed it, and gem.
It looks like he's talking trash to Nick, too. He may not have been, but it looked like when he walked down that way, he was looking at Nick, maybe saying something. Wow. Race to 9, Billy. Thanks for tuning in. I hear you play good bar table pool. Missed it.
I would have bet on it, but I didn't want to be that guy. No, screw it. I would have bet on it because he looked like he lost interest in that shot before it. He didn't take his time. He's been taking his time the whole match, chalking for several minutes, and on what looks like to be simple outs, and then he gets out of line and he literally got down and slammed it within 1 second.
Yeah. Well, so there was a player that I used to play on the East Coast a lot, good player named Ryan McCreesh. And he tunes in sometimes. You know Ryan, Chris.
I know Ryan well.
And I used to play, I promise I played that guy in a tournament like 4 days a week because it seemed like we'd always get to a certain point in a tournament and I have to play him. And he was my nemesis. I couldn't get by him. He played so good. But then almost inevitably, when he did make a mistake, the ball would come around 2-3 rails and go in somewhere. And occasionally when I do that, I end up with a guilt miss, where I'm like, I almost feel guilty, and then I don't bear down as hard the rest of the rack, and then end up missing a ball. Well, yeah. Ryan, when he would get a ball like that, it was almost like that energized him. He was like, I'm just going to play dead stone perfect from here, because I got to roll.
Right. Well, Nick has an opportunity here to take advantage of Hennessy's mistake. You like him just rolling this ball into the pocket and just drifting off the rail and being able to play the 2 in the left side?
Yeah, I do like that shot.
Yeah. That's a good shot. He has a nice little angle where he can roll down to the right, kind of draw, like a little stun draw over to the right rail.
Yeah, I like that shot, and I would try to keep it up towards that first diamond past the side pocket to give yourself a little bit of an angle.
You got to have an angle, yeah.
Yeah, JR, the genie man, that's what they called Ryan.
He was a lot of action.
Oh, yeah. One of those tournaments they had in Cambridge, Maryland, on the Eastern Shore, I played him one time, and we were real deep, like maybe 4th place match or something. And I was playing so good that tournament, I thought for sure I was going to win. And I tie it up 6-6 and erased the 7, and I broke, and ball got kicked in, and he ran out. I thought for sure, because it's just one of those, you're playing on a bar table, and I wasn't missing anything, so I was just like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. But wasn't to be.
Next time, Joey. That's a famous last words after we lose a match. Next time I'll get them. Uh-oh.
Say something.
Oof. I think he's okay there.
Nick's like, what in the world? But worked out for him.
I don't think the 7-9 goes, right? He's going to have to. He's either going to have to draw this. The 8 ball is so big right here. He might have to draw this back, but he's not drawing it back, so he may be able to.
If he lays the cue ball, see, I kind of like taking. He's going to draw back for the 7, but I kind of like bringing the cue ball across the table there, and being able to play the 5-2 rails. The 8 ball was big there, though. You'd have to avoid that, but I think it was manageable. But this will work, too.
No, well, we just got to make sure we don't hit the point on the side pocket here.
Yeah. Nice shot. He's going to hit the 9. But this is one of those shots where you hit it with low left draw, and you'll pop off the 9. It'll slide over to the rail. Hennessee wants to get a ref for this. I don't think it's necessary from what I see, but maybe.
There could be some gamesmanship going on in this match the rest of the way, you know. But it's in his right too to get somebody to watch the hit. You know,
for sure. Man, I think Nick's waiting patiently. He's like, should I wait? Should I not wait? And Hennessee just said, yeah, wait.
Looks like Chohan walking through the back there.
Here comes someone from Bad Boys to watch the hit.
A nice firm stroke, drawing the ball off the 9 ball back up towards the side pocket.
Nice shot.
Uh-oh.
Beautiful.
Yeah, perfect. Great shot, Nick.
That was a good shot.
Just back it up about 6 inches.
He might stun over like this.
Yep, I like it. Nice call, Joey.
Well, bear down and make this one, Nicky. For a 7-6 lead, racing to 9. Bingo. All right, this has been a good match so far. A little bit back and forth. Nick was up, I think, 5-3 maybe? Or 6-4? No. Yeah.
No, I think Hennessee was up 3-0, right?
Nick 5-3. At one point, Nick was up 2, and he had a chance to get out. I remember that.
Yeah.
He did not get a ball on the break unless the 4 goes in. Last ball rolling in the side pocket.
Nothing but net.
That happens so frequently, right?
George says his audio seems muted.
Look at Nick. He's frustrated with Hennessee right now. Nick wants to move the rack. Nick wants to get the magic rack out of there. I guess he was asking Hennessee, can I lift the ball? Hennessee was like, no, so he has to get it. Somebody watch it. Now Nick's smiling and laughing.
Joey, real quick while they're on a break, is there a way that you possibly could have George muted?
Where is George?
George has put... All right, this is going to be funny for the folks at home. I can see George, and I can see Joey has our screen blocked out. George is holding up a sign like he's waving the white flag for somebody to come save him on an island. And it says, my audio screen seems muted.
No way.
I swear to you. I swear I'm watching it live.
I don't understand what happened. We didn't change anything, George.
He's trying to talk. He's talking to nobody.
George, hit refresh, George. Refresh your screen or go out and come back in.
Yeah. He's gone now, so I can make fun of him real quick. I kept seeing something flashing over in the side. Can you hear us, George? Oh, you're muted still.
Something's wrong with your mic, George.
So I can make fun of him now. He can hear me. I don't care.
Look at this shot here, Chris.
2 rails, up table.
I like
what
that.
A great shot. Inside English.
He hit that ball full of confidence. He's got a nice little angle here on the 5 to the 6. I tell you what, he is in position to get on the hill.
I like it. I think George has been messing with his new monitor and his computer. He's nodding his head yes, and he's done something.
I was like, George is awfully quiet.
you know what's funny is I'm watching the match, and I took my phone for commentary, and I put it on the right side of my laptop where it kind of blocks George's picture.
You could see him
Now,
struggling.
so as Nick is running these final three balls, it looks like a stop shot. Then it come off the rail and shoot that 9 possibly in the same pocket. He says, "My audio seems muted. I fell asleep."
Hey, George, at the bottom, somewhere on your interface there in the meeting, there's 3 dots vertically. Click that, then there's settings, and then click audio, and make sure it's hooked up for your headphones. Try that.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice shot by Nick. He's straight in on the 9 ball, and he's in really good shape. He's going to go up 8-6 here and be the first one on the hill.
Yes. Nice out, Nick.
You know,
Nice
Nick really
out.
hasn't played amazing in this match, but he's done enough to get to the hill first.
So while he racks, all I could see maybe is an 8 of George's picture, and I just kept seeing a white piece of paper.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Oh, so you can hear me. Okay, so it says my internal mic is working. Let me see about the other one again.
No, don't mess with anything. We hear you. Look, now we can't hear him. I told you don't mess with
Now you
anything,
can hear
George.
me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, finally.
That was the best 1 minute of commentary you did all week, George.
It's been like 5 minutes.
And
at
nobody
least,
could
if
hear
not
you.
more. That's right.
George is probably sitting there like, why do these guys keep talking over me?
No, I caught on pretty quick that you guys couldn't hear me. And so I was checking everything and wondering what was going wrong. But now it's good.
If you're looking at the commentary, there's obviously some things negative said towards Hennessee, and maybe Joey, when you have your interview with him, you can maybe get to the bottom of some of those things. I will say this, and I say this in fun because I'm over it. It's been years ago.
That's a good shot.
Hennessee is the only person in my 25 or 30 years of running pool tournaments and promoting tournaments that I've ever kicked out of a tournament during the tournament.
Really?
I've never done that to anybody else. And he'll remember it. It happened in Diamond Billiards in Midlothian, Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
On his way to the U.S. Open. And, I think some players play with so much passion and they want to win so bad that they let it get to them too much, and sometimes their reactions aren't what we would like to generally see. And, but, I'd be interested to see how your interview goes with him and asking him some of those questions, put him on the spot a little bit. If he's asking, because he was asking to be on the show, right?
Well, no, I pitched him to be on the show.
Oh, okay.
And I think we can get it done.
Nick's got a chance here to have run the last couple games. I think he might have got a little fire lit under his tail.
Yeah, I agree. I think, Nick's a pretty mild-mannered guy, but I don't think he appreciated Hennessee making him get a ref to move the rack.
Well, I think it goes beyond that.
He's going to have to make a cut shot here. He would have rather been a little more straight here, but this should be no problem.
Yeah, it's a little simple. I think this is easier than a spot shot. Nice.
All right. Nick Deon takes it down. Let's watch the handshake.
It won't happen.
No handshake.
No handshake.
Nick waves to us.
Nick waves at the camera for you guys.
That's funny. Guys, we're going to skip over to another match if you still have time and you want to check it out. I hear there's a good match on table 13. Yes, it is. Let's check this out. I'm going to realign a few things, get everything working properly. Give me 1 second here. We'll find out a score for you. It's going to take a little while, but let's see.
Is that
Shane and Roland Garcia?
Wow.
Should be a really good match.
Do we know a score?
Not yet. Give me a break, Chris. Jeez, I'm trying.
I know. Well, George, I'm covering up your face with my
It's not.
phone. So hopefully you don't have any more technical difficulties.
Okay, guys, let me get the score set up for this one. You guys keep an eye on what's going on, call the action, and I will get something set up here.
Nice shot by Shane. George, you still there?
I am now. It seems that my mic keeps changing over to mic system default and internal.
Yeah. How do you hit this ball, George?
You have to move the white screen. How do you hit this ball? You can hit just to the right of the 4 ball, withdraw. Almost just past the middle diamond. I'm going to go behind it on the other side.
It looks like he's going to come in front of it, huh?
Yeah, it does. I hit it from the other side. I hit it a little deeper, and with a lot of right low on the ball.
Okay.
That's how I would shoot it. I don't know how he's going to shoot it.
Let's see if you can beat the scratch here.
He did.
Yes.
Well, either way, Shane said it. Will he just bank this or play safe?
I think he's going to play safe.
Okay, I'm working on getting a score for us on this match, guys. Stand by. I think Roland's the first player that we've covered this week that's been wearing a ball cap.
Yeah. You're right. No, Justin Hall wears his reversed.
Oh, yeah.
Jaybird.
Is this a 2-rail kick if he can't masse it?
I think it's a 2-rail kick, the way he's looking at it. See, he's looking there where he wants to come off the edge.
All right,
I also think he might be able to masse it.
We got a score, boys. 2-1, Shane Van Boening. All right, guys, I know you're going to like this match. You're going to have a lot of fun with this. So do us a favor, share this, get this out there. This 2 world-class players here, both over 800 Fargo. Let's get this out to the masses, guys. Look at this shot.
Wow.
What a shot that was.
Shane sat back down. Now, I don't think this 2 passes is that the 3 ball right there?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not going to pass that.
He's got to go to the opposite corner.
Is he just going to play safe and roll it straight up table and put the cue ball behind the 3?
That's exactly what it looks like, Chris.
Look at that cue ball control there, boys.
Yeah.
And he couldn't have hit it any better. Well, maybe an inch harder, so he's up against the 3. But he's not going to use the side rail anyway, so here's where he's going from.
Yeah, you're right, Ben. I bet no matter what happens in this match, they'll shake hands.
All right, no hit there from Van Boening. Roland's going to play the 2 on the side. You know, Roland's one of those players that just, you can watch him for a stretch of 4 or 5 or 6 matches, and I mean, he just plays flawless sometimes. But he seems to struggle to really get that big signature victory. Always knocking on the door, but not quite busting through it.
You know, when you're looking at all the guys, Shane looks wore down too, if you're looking at him.
Well, he played the One Pocket final today.
Yeah.
And a bunch of matches leading up to that. The
Chris,
One
can you
Pocket
hear me?
was won by Fedor Gorst.
I can hear you now, George.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. The One Pocket won by Fedor Gorst?
Yeah, Shane Van Boening second, Joshua Filler third. Filler is leading the master of the table race. This ball kind of rolled a little far on him. I think he was hoping to play the 5 on the side. Does go in the corner, I think, if he just butters it a little, hits the right speed. like
Good
this.
shot.
Yeah, Jason, I know he's won tournaments, but I'm just talking about like a major, breaking through it with a major. George, sorry, George, are you squared away with your mic?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I think I got it squared away, but it keeps going back to the system default. I think it's in the settings of the monitor.
Oh.
I'll have to play with it a little bit.
All right, Roland Garcia, making quick work of this table.
Yep. Tie things up at 2.
That's dedication, George. You like doing this commentary thing so much this week that you went from 37 to 35, whatever it is. It's monitor.
It's what did you say? Sorry.
Is it a 35 inch or 37?
32. I was going to get a 27, but this Dell was on sale and it came out to about the same price, and it was pretty much nicer than the other one, than the Samsung.
All right, so we got the score at 2-2 now. Is that correct, Joey?
That's correct.
2-2.
What's Roland's Garcia's Fargo?
806, I believe.
Yeah, just over 800.
Wow.
Yeah, Roland's come in second a couple of different times in the Pro Billiard Series. In fact, I think he won an event on top of that.
Jason Straw says he will win this match, talking about Roland Garcia, and he says, who wants to bet?
Well, with a break like that, it's possible. He made 2 balls on the break. He's got a shot on the deuce.
Scott Easter says this match might take less time than Hennessy's bathroom break. That's funny.
Oh, that's good.
Well played.
Just a little left English to avoid the 8 ball here.
He's looking at it. It looks like it will go, but it also looks like it's pretty close. But if he fires at it, then yeah, a little bit of left, kind of stun around that corner pocket.
Is this the 4 ball down here on the bottom right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you really don't need to do much with this 2 ball.
Yeah.
Just like focus on making that ball, and you're going to have a good shot on the 4.
Yeah, just don't roll over and hit the 8 and then get behind the 7-9.
It's a race to 9, guys. Race to 9. He missed that pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, let's see where it stops. I think Shane's going to be okay.
Yeah, this is one, if you're not comfortable stabbing down on the ball and trying to draw it a lot, you just pretty much stop your ball. You're going to be able to cut that 4 ball in.
I don't even think he'll stop it. I think he may just slow roll it. Oh, he's stopping it. He's going to hit your shot.
Yeah, he'll probably draw a few inches here. Just, you don't want
I
to...
thought he would slow roll it in. Oh, he drew it.
Yeah, he's in good shape here.
Jason Strawn says after Roland misses that ball, he goes, never mind. No bet.
That's funny.
Yeah. This is interesting. You got to draw off the 9 or off the 7 or off both balls.
He just wants to stun it right about like that.
Draw off both balls there.
Come out a little bit for the 7 ball, get to the 8.
That's good. Got a little angle. He'll have to hit this with a touch of inside English.
Yeah.
Hey, you're welcome, Jason. Shane's going to go up 3-2 here.
Nice.
Roland's asking to take a break on Shane's break.
What are you drinking, Chris? 7-Up?
7-Up.
All righty.
When the kids are here, I have the kids this weekend. When I don't drink anything with caffeine or anything else, obviously. But so there you go.
I was thinking about going for something that Ronnie Kidd was talking about.
Well, there's I think. What stream are you on, George? How many viewers do you see at the top on your phone? On your phone?
I'm not. I don't have any of the streams on. I'm just on the Google Meet.
Oh, okay. So
What do you want to know, Chris?
whatever. What was the comment? Oh, the quesadilla.
Oh, tequila.
Oh, tequila. Oh, that was from earlier. Yeah. If it is, I'm guessing it'll be some Dos Artes.
Oh, I can't get that anymore, Chris.
I can get it for you.
Where?
Local.
We got 252 people on
At
Facebook
what
right
price?
now. When it's open.
I'll just get you one.
It's gone up a lot. It used to be like $90 a bottle. They're asking like $2.99 a bottle now.
Can you guys believe we're talking about tequila?
At a time like this.
Yeah, at $299 a bottle.
Well, I think the retail sheet for us is like 140.
I'll pay that. I'll pay that all day long. Well, I used to get it for 90.
I'll let you know, George. There's only
sounds good.
There's only one vendor here that sells it. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I remember Lenny used to carry it. They used to carry it in freezers, and I think I bought a couple bottles from them at one time.
That's where I got the connection from.
Yeah. Yeah, at $140 a bottle, even at $150, I'd love to get one, but I'm not going to pay more than that for it. It's great tequila. It's, in my opinion, it's the best one I've found that I like.
You know, George, I'm looking it up right now. It's $158.
Get me a bottle.
Wait, you just said you weren't going to pay more than $150.
Well, for $8, you'll cover me.
I got you. Oh, you guys are terrible. So we got two. How many people are on all the platforms, Joey? I see
Over 600 right now.
I see 250 on the Facebook platform.
Yeah.
How many people dropped off since they could hear me?
Actually, it did go down. No, I'm just kidding.
You can't hurt my feelings, Chris. I see enough crazy stuff.
Like when I stress this, Joey, the bathroom is that far away.
4 minutes.
It's each way 3 to 4 minutes, George, and then sometimes because it's the only bathroom nearby, there's a wait. You know, like when you go to a nightclub, you remember the old days, and I'm sure people at home know this. You go to a nightclub and the girls' bathroom always had a long line because there's only 2 or 3 toilets. Well, the guys' bathroom is like that most of the time or sometimes at the Derby. All right, here we go. We're back in action. Watch the cut break. He's going to hit draw on the ball and try to draw the cue ball to the middle diamond. Just like that. Make the one in the side. Oh, and he got the 2 balls behind. He doesn't have a clear path to the 2 ball here.
I see we're back in action.
Yeah. Let's see if he jumps this ball or is he going to push out to a jump? I think he'll roll out to a jump. What do you think, George?
Well, there's no jump shots.
What?
There's no jump shots, no jump skews.
Is that a rule?
I mean, there's no jump cues at Derby City.
I thought that was just for.
No, it's for the 9 ball. No jump cues.
Oh wow!
All right, guys, it's time to give away a little trivia for you. So we haven't done this in a little while, but we should have been because Jay
got some stuff
Flowers
here.
have graciously donated some product, either a cube of town chalk, which is not really a cube. I don't know what you call it, a cylinder, and or a Jay Flowers glove. And so we got a little bit of trivia for you, and I got a question for you. First 3 people to chime in with the correct answer, and you have to have all of them. I want to know all of the Derby City Master of the Tables from the Philippines. Go. Not everybody chime in at once, guys.
Am I allowed to answer?
No? Kidding?
I don't know either. I would be guessing too. I don't think Alex is from the Philippines. He's Canadian.
Joey, did you say master of the table?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Is Alex from the Philippines or is it Canada? Does he count?
He is Canada.
Okay.
Guys, did I forget to mark up a score? Looks like they just broke another. Who won the last rack?
Shane won the last rack.
Is it 4-2?
Ugh.
I think I did.
It's 3-2. I have 3-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
They took a break.
Oh, that's right, the break. Got it. Okay, let me look here. Let me see if anybody's got one of the correct answers. I'm seeing a lot of guesses here. Efren, Alex, Dennis, Alex, Efren, Orville, Bustamante. No, nobody has it yet.
I have a Efren Bustamante or Colo.
No. All right, I'm about to give a hint that's gonna blow it away.
I think I know the answer, but I gotta be quiet.
Yes, you do, sir. Yes, you do, sir.
Chris, can you read my paper? Chris, can you read my paper?
Yeah, you're wrong. You're still wrong though.
Okay, we got one winner. We got one winner so far. Let me see as I scroll down. One of the answers is correct. Let's see.
Let me ask you this: is Christopher Zook correct?
Christopher Zook. I don't know. Hold on.
You can't see his screen.
This is a good question. This was to me, this was a good trivia.
Yeah.
Not just because I thought of it. People are chiming in. What's the question? The question is, name the 4 Filipino players who have won Master of the Table at the Derby City Classic.
Did you say name the 4?
Oh, shoot. That's the hint.
He changed it up on you guys. He's like, name the 3. Now it's 4.
I didn't say 3 in the beginning.
Yeah, you did.
No, I
Hey,
purposely said name the Derby City Master of the Tables from the Philippines. That's what I said.
see,
Okay,
look,
we
they
got
said
another
3.
one. We got another one.
I heard 3.
I need one
not
more
4.
winner. I got Xavier Mack and I got Silvano. And let's see.
I think, guys, I think we're gonna have to roll back.
And
the
Ryan
tapes.
Hardy. They were the first ones with the answer. The answer is Francisco Bustamante, Efren Reyes, Dennis Arcolo, and Jose Perica.
Yeah,
Oh, because Alex is from Canada?
yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I'm
Where
going
were
to
you
throw
at?
my email address in here. Shoot me an email, Xavier Max, Silvano, and Ryan Hardy, and let me know that you won. I have it written down, but I'll look it up when you send me the email, and then we'll get you out a prize after the event. Okay?
All right, we got Shane kicking the 2 ball. Safe, pretty good. I'm gonna call that pretty good. How do you like that?
Few other people got this right, but after those guys, so.
Paco kicked this ball in at the Predator Pro Billiard Series against Francisco Sanchez.
2 L's right here.
Yeah, he
Two
goes
L's.
inside. Yeah,
You know,
but I don't know if the 9 ball's got him a little bit.
hey Joey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with the chat. You're not gonna like this.
Okay.
You, when you ask the question, and I would have to say that I'll have about 900 people on my side, said, I think you only asked for 3.
No, I did not. No.
Okay.
I'm sure of it, Chris. We'll go
All
back
right.
and pull the tape.
We are gonna pull the tape. We're pulling the tape.
I heard him say the Filipino players master the table, and I did not follow the conversation to see if Alex was included or not,
Brett,
because that was
Brett
asked.
and John and Lance, every one of you that have my side, Joey, I'm willing to bet a steak dinner.
Sorry,
Billy,
guys.
it's going on and
If
on.
I dogged it that bad, I'm really sorry. Did I say 3?
You know what, Joey? I think maybe you should ask another question in about 10 minutes and give a couple more people or another person a chance to win something. That's my opinion.
Okay, we'll give you another chance in 10 minutes, courtesy
There you
of
go.
Jay Flowers.
Courtesy of Jay Flowers, and Joey didn't want to buy me a steak. That's a fact.
I'll make sure not to dog it this time, guys. Oh, and by the way, if you're looking at the comments and you're saying, hey, wait a minute, Joey said a name that won that I don't see above me in the comments. I have a consolidated list of comments coming from all the platforms. So I'm getting comments from 2 Facebook sites and our YouTube. So if you don't see it in your comments, it just means that somebody on one of the other platforms chimed in before you. I said 3, Mervin. Did I really?
Everybody says you said 3 on Facebook because I'm watching it so I can see.
I'm going to
it.
go back and watch it right now. I'm going to pull it up.
You're wasting your time. I know for a fact what you said because I was trying to figure it out myself. I have to see, but I got to hear it twice.
Hold on. I'm gonna go back. Let me play my ad first so I get paid for it. Hold on. Danny Frausto says just buy you the steak. No way, Danny.
Yeah. You know, we've had some fun and we got kind of away from the match. So while you look that up, George and I will take back over and get these people what they're here for and watch good pool and hear George commentate good pool.
Oh, I don't. You've been doing a better job than I have because my mic's been off. No, I'm just kidding.
I think he came up short.
Is there an echo or?
Yeah, Joey, you want to mute your
Okay.
stream?
You can hear that?
Yeah, we could hear that. Didn't hear it completely, but we could hear the background noise. Well, it looks like he's in line here. The 5 ball is going to be a little tough, but the 4 ball's up on top there, and he'll come around 2 rails for that. He's looking at that.
You see, Shane missed pretty much what I would think would be a simple safety by just rolling that ball past the object ball on the middle table, and he looks like shrugged out in his chair, and you don't get to see that. Usually, you will only see that from Shane when he makes a mistake.
Well, he also lost the 1 pocket finals. He's not real happy about that. So it doesn't take much to make you unhappy when you've had a letdown like that. Even though Federer probably played like gangbusters.
Uh-oh. Hey, Joey,
Yeah.
I know you're listening. Ben Sutherland sent me a video, and I'm going to make a bet because I know Ben.
That's me saying 3.
That video has evidence.
Hold on. I'm gonna play it back for you guys. That's what I'm looking for right now. Give me a minute.
Hold on. Let's just see if this video and I didn't ask him to do this. So if I know Ben, I'm going to guess I can probably play this video. Here we go.
Okay.
For your first three people to chime in with the correct answer.
Did you hear that?
And you have to have all of them. I want to know all of the Derby City Master of the Tables from the Philippines. Go.
Thank you. I said first three people that chime in, and then I said all the Derby City Master of the Tables from the Philippines. Thank you, Ben.
Ben Sutherland is my, you know what?
My man, Ben
sure.
Sutherland.
I was sure that he had my back there.
Joey, you've been listening to Upstate L.
Why?
My man.
Oh.
He says that every four sentences.
Ben, I knew I didn't do that, but I think people got confused because I said I'll pick the first three winners.
Hey, you guys are going to get a kick out of this. I did not curse, but I said kiss my, and in the back room, I heard my son say language. So funny.
Well, Roland's going to tie things up.
Here we go.
Yeah, someone else has command of the scoreboard. They must be streaming this on another platform too.
So we're tied at 3?
Ben, you let me down, brother. You let me down. I was so sure that he sent it to me to let me know I could just play it. So I played it live, and I heard it for the first time when y'all did. Look, I sent the smiley faces. All right. All right, so he did. Joey, you're correct. I stand corrected. I apologize, guys. I still got you guys another contest. We're going to do a giveaway in a couple minutes. So there you go. We got something out of it. We
Dos Artes?
We squeezed something out of that tight Joey here after all. All right, let's see. Now, look, see, this almost looks like he's outside of that box.
He's right on it. He is right on the line.
Oh, he hit it perfect, too. Oh, yeah. He got a funky kiss. Oof.
And got away with it.
Yeah.
Hey, Xavier Mack, I got your email, and same with Ryan Hardy. Gotcha. Silvano, got your email too, buddy. I got you guys logged in. We will get in touch with you after the event. And, yeah, see, this is the way that's supposed to be handled. You see what just happened?
Exactly.
Ball's laying on the rack, and Roland's like, hey, can I pick this ball up and move it? And Shane's like, yeah, he picks the ball up and moves it.
It's not going to change anything.
Lance Salazar says that Ben's good at doctoring videos, editing videos. He thinks he fabricated that.
No, I'll take the knock on the chin. If that's the only time I'm going to be wrong this week, I'll take it. The week just started for me today, though, so I got a long week ahead of me. All right, so is he going to just punch this ball?
He's just going to drag it right there. He's just going to stun it right there. He's not going to do much with it.
He don't have to, really, right?
No, he's right. Well, the 6 is right there. He's got to follow down for the 7 and then a little up for the 8, and he's down. He's done.
You know, I think he's looking at it just to make sure he doesn't get too straight, George.
Doesn't matter. Well, the only thing that happens if he gets too straight is that he'll be close to the rail.
There you go.
He's perfect.
He doesn't
like this.
Yeah. I don't think he could hold it on the rail. I don't see why he doesn't like it.
He's going to have to hit this with left spin. He just wiped his area so that he don't miss it. But he's going to have to put a little left English on it so it runs down the table.
We got a couple good matches, guys, that are going on alongside this one. Let's see. Arthur in the chat says Lucas and Ray Linares are about to play on table 9. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, see, I think he tried to do too much there. I think all he had to do was make the ball with a little bit of above center, and he gets down for the 7.
That's surprising.
I could be wrong, but that's what it looked like to me. Does he come all the way around 3 rails, or just comes barely off the rail?
He's just going to cinch this.
Just nice and soft. Okay.
Yeah. And then he may stun this. Play the 9 in the same pocket.
Mm-hmm. And it's 4-3. Shane Van Boening. In a race to 9. Playing 9-ball. 9-ball on the spot. Break from the box. No jump cues.
Looks like Rob Saya is sitting in the chair on the table to the left there. Maybe playing Can Salim.
Hey, I agree. Ben Sutherland sent me a message, and I understand Ben, and I appreciate the video. He was trying to have my back, but I happened to be wrong. So I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Let's watch the 1 ball go into the side pocket. Perfect. Cue ball went 2 rails through the mat. And do we get a shot on the 2 ball?
No, he is stuck behind the 8-3.
See, this is when I was asked earlier, George, you may have asked me, or I forget who it was, but about how I like this break format. I really like it because you're not getting a shot on that first ball every time. And now this turns into a really interesting cat and mouse game as to where you're going to push out. How can you leave a difficult enough shot that your opponent's not going to take it, or take it and maybe make a mistake? I like this aspect of the game.
Well, Joey, I agree. I think this gives you the, as Chris was saying, with the 1 ball on the spot, you get too used to where the balls are going. On this, they kiss so much going across and the cue ball going across that you can't control it.
Right. And the cue ball, the way they're playing that cue ball is they're generally playing that cue ball to hit the second middle diamond and come back into the pack.
Exactly.
And it's almost like you really can't predict. Now you can predict where the 1's going, and I'll give it that. These guys know exactly that 1 ball's going towards the side pocket.
I don't love this push from Shane here. Oh,
it worked.
He had him right where he wanted him.
Yeah, how do you like it now?
Hindsight's 2020. But bank shots, Chris would have taken that bank shot.
You know what? Maybe not in the rotation game.
I just think certain shots there's a time to go. When they lay nice and they produce position. I think anybody over mid 600s is good to go. Should be good to go with that bank shot.
That's a great shot right there by Shane.
It really was, the way he walked that cue ball around and right back out for the 4. He's just going to
draw this back.
Sorry, Chris.
No, just draw this back a few inches. Yeah. Same shot, draw over to the rail and back into the middle of the table. Little center English, low center.
Just an observation. Somebody was commenting the other day about how they saw a snooker match recently, and one of the competitors in the whole tournament was wearing a glove, but how hardly any snooker players wear gloves. But pool players now, most top pool players are wearing a glove. What are you guys' thought on that?
Well,
there's a lot of glove sponsors.
But, well, not just that. Generally, you don't see snooker players playing with graphite shafts, right? You see them playing with a very, very, very thin diameter of a wooden shaft. And I think for me, I wear a glove, but I wear a glove especially when I'm using a graphite shaft.
Doesn't that make it too slick for you, Chris?
No.
The little bit that I've played with graphite shafts, I've tried it with a glove, and it just feels so slick. I can't feel the cue going through my fingers.
You know what, George? I don't know how to answer that question because I started playing with a glove I don't know, maybe 10 years ago.
Okay, see, I never have, and that's why it's...
So for me, it's normal, right? But what I have found out, like if I lose a glove or I don't have a glove and I play with my graphite shaft, I feel like I can get it to stick a little bit. Like if you get in a spot where you feel nervous, you sweat. I will. My hands will sweat.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah, that will make a difference. Yeah, I rarely have my hands sweat, so I've never worn a glove, never even used powder.
But you don't gamble, so you don't get nervous.
Well, that's pretty true, but I get very nervous during tournaments. I get more nervous during tournaments than gambling.
All right, here we go. Good break. I think he finally, for the first time in like the last 2 or 3 of Shane's break, he actually had the opportunity to run out.
Why is he pointing to that area right there?
I think. Oh, I thought the one ball was the one next to the side. I
No. He's playing the 2, and I think he can bank it and get position on the 3 like that and play it 2 ways.
Well,
Although that one didn't quite work, but I think that was a good percentage shot. He just overcut it. But I thought he could play the ball. The shot he just played, get on the 3 and kind of a 2-way, still have a safe.
oof.
And he's got a shot, I believe. If anything, he can carom the 8 ball in.
Do you think he can hit it enough in the middle of that 2 ball to make the 8?
It looks like it from here, Chris. He's off to the side with a little bit of draw. I think he can make the 8.
And where's the 2 ball going?
You should hit it hard enough so it goes back to the right-hand corner pocket at the top of your screen so he has a shot. Or towards the side. Yeah, he just has to hit it towards the side and maybe catch the 5 and he's straight across. Yeah, in fact, that's exactly where he banks it to if he makes the ball.
All right, I got one more trivia
See?
for tonight.
That's exactly what he's doing, Chris.
All right, pay attention, guys, and pay attention to the words that he says when he's asking the question.
Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Pay attention. Little carom there. First 3 responses across all platforms are going to get a prize from Jay Flowers. They're going to get either a Town Chalk or Jay Flowers glove. And I will give you the question right now. So get your keyboards ready. Get ready to roll. The question is, who was the first European to win a tournament at or win an event at Derby City Classic? Go. It's funny. I asked a question and then like 10 seconds later, all these responses come in.
One to win any event?
Yeah.
Lance Salazar says
Okay.
Ralph says hey.
I saw one. I see another one. I think it's going to be it. We got 3 winners so far, guys. That was super quick. Okay. We have the first one that chimed
Oh, look at
in.
this. Hey, real quick, Joey, look at the way Shane rolled up here over the 8 ball.
Yeah, he's going to be tree-topped. Okay, the first winner is Chris Daniel. The answer is Mika Immonen.
2002.
The second winner is from YouTube, Ronk Straight, RONSK8RR. And the third winner is Lindsay and Lonnie Cobble Barnes. Okay, Lindsay and Lonnie Cobble Barnes. Okay.
You're going to have to send 2 prizes to them.
Yeah, maybe. So,
Here you
again, I'm
go.
going to type my email address in here. And just shoot me an email if you were one of those 3 winners. Guys, don't shoot me the email and say, hey, I'm hoping to win next time. So I want you to have my email address. I've been getting those too. But if you're Chris Daniel, Ronk Straight, Ronk Scrar-Ader, and Lindsay and Lonnie Cobble Barnes. Okay, you are the 3 winners. I'll just put my email address in there. Shoot me an email. Oh,
Joey,
Anthony,
can you
man,
read-
that's a bummer. He erased his answer before he hit send.
Joey, can you read my page?
Only only Taiwanese to have a.
Oh, Chris, you're not supposed to read it out loud. He's trying for another. Well, maybe we'll get that one in later. I got to keep
Tomorrow.
track of how many of these giveaways. There's only a limited amount. I think we've probably given away a dozen or so, courtesy of Jay Flowers, one of our sponsors. Guys, the bottom right-hand corner, as you see those sponsors scrolling around, We Play Billiards, Digital Pool, The Break Room, Fairbanks, Alaska, Statewide Billiards in Michigan. Who else?
There goes the break.
Digital
Perfect.
Pool, who's providing us with this feed. Let's see. Oh, Michelle Griffin, realtor out of the Kentucky area, but has a nationwide network, so hit her up. These are the folks that are sponsoring this stream, giving it to you guys for free. Top right corner, Premier Billiards, our title sponsor for Derby City. You'll see it all over our reels, all over our streaming. And then down the bottom are the folks that help Melina Mike get out there so we can cover the event. We Apprentice Custom Cues, JB Cases, Howell Tips, Hard Times Billiards Cafe, Lucasi Cues, and Franco Custom Cues. Oh, almost forgot about Paco's Garage Door Repair and Installation. He's in West Texas. Hit him up for any of your garage door needs. Woo.
And so the score here is 6-3.
Yes, somebody took control of the scoreboard, George, so I'm not touching it, but I noticed that somebody is.
Okay, but I'm keeping this running score myself. I just like to do that out of habit.
Okay.
Well, then you should know the score.
I just wanted to verify because I kind of slipped the game with all these questions and I was looking up data.
I'm giving you a hard time, George.
That's quite all right.
All
I'm
right,
making
Emerson
excuses,
says,
Chris.
is this live? Yes, this is live, 12:33 a.m. And Joey bets, we do know some of the scoop, but we did hear that Efren will be coming to Buffalo's.
Nice.
I'm sad that he didn't make it to Derby this year after the run he put on last year.
Last year. Yeah.
Big shot here. Just a matter of stopping the cue ball. Just keep it in the air for the
I think
three.
you follow a little, George, and he
Yeah.
missed it.
Now, Joey, do you know if they are going to be doing this type of format where you have the controls and any of the other big events that are coming up so that the viewers at home will have an idea?
I haven't heard of any coming up soon, but I'll tell you one thing. This is a really good thing that's going on right now, and I see it growing. I see many more events where the syndicated network of streamers that are working with Digital Pool will have the opportunity to stream pool matches. I think this event has proven it's been a huge success. So many people are watching it. Our discount code for the AccuStats, I think, had 170 people purchase it, which is really cool.
Wow.
I'm really proud of that. And so it's a win-win for everybody, for the main pay-per-view streamers, for the event organizers, for all the fans out there that want to see more pool.
Yeah, everybody that bought it with your discount code saved what, $30? Or
20, I believe. Yeah.
$20. Okay.
Well, and it's just not that. It helps all the businesses, right? It helps the businesses that like AccuStats who are putting on the event at the venue to where they, normally they wouldn't get that one viewer that would go there and even purchase it. So, but Joey, this is your time for a plug for you guys, I think, and a lot of times I think you forget yourself why you're so worried about everybody else. But for all the folks at home, you're sitting there, hit the like, hit the share, follow these guys. So that way we can continue to have have your notifications turned on. So that way we can be able to continue to get the sponsors, because the more followers like you guys make it easier for the sponsors to put up a couple dollars to make it to where Mike can get to the Derby, which he's there right now. He's still there, right, Joey?
Yep.
And then have Joey and all the equipment and stuff. And these guys are doing it, rocking it out. And, it goes far more above and beyond us just talking to you guys live right now. So like, share, and follow. It don't cost you anything to do that, and it only helps those guys out.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. Thanks, Chris.
Yep.
All right, big break here. Shane has a chance to get on a hill. You know he's thinking break and run.
Plus, Shane has won 4 games in a row since they were tied at 3.
We've seen a few mistakes from Roland.
Yeah, uncharacteristic mistakes, I would say.
Uncharacteristic, yeah. That's Rob Saez right there, right?
Yeah, it is. That match, that's a good match. Rob Saez and Can Salim.
I like watching Can Salim play.
They matched up in the past, didn't they? Some years back, up in New York.
I'm sure they
Do you
did.
remember that? I think they did. I think that was a big match. I don't remember how it came out, but I seem to remember them playing a big match way back when.
I ran into Rob. We actually shuttled from the airport together at the Don Weir Memorial up in Seattle. And,
Well, Shane banked that ball. Sorry,
beautifully banked that ball. And, Rob told me he's playing really good lately. He's been hitting the balls good, so. Which pool players never say, so it must be true.
Well, Shane's faced with a pretty tough shot here on this 3 ball.
Do you go for it, or do you like to lag it back down, bank it back down here to the middle of the table, George?
That's what I'm looking at. I'm kind of thinking maybe a safety.
The cue ball naturally will roll behind the 4, and the cue ball, you're just banking it straight back down towards where the cue ball is right now.
Just past the 9 ball, correct. Perfect. I like that.
He has a lot more firepower than I do, though. You know what? You know what it looked like he was going to do? It looked like he was going to 2-rail that ball around and play the cue ball behind the 7 right there. You see where he's aiming right there?
Yeah, I think it's easier to duck the cue ball there, but I don't know. I kind of feel like the 3 might pop out if he doesn't get behind the 7.
It looks like he's going to do that and try to get the cue ball behind the 7, but he also has the 5-9 that come into play.
But you don't want to run into the 5 with the 3 ball.
He's not going
to. Look at the point. Look at the point. Look at the point.
Yeah.
Hello, point. Thank you, point.
That
would have sold out.
We all know that Shane never gets a roll, so he was due one.
No, he never gets a roll when he's playing filler.
Well, I hate to say it, and a lot of people probably agree with me, but sometimes I feel like Americans don't get any rolls, but I think at the same time, they don't earn them either sometimes, you know what I mean, during the Moscone Cup. So,
yeah.
Rolls will treat us all funny from time to time.
I tell you, the sickest thing I think I ever saw was in 2015, the World 9-Ball Championship. Shane was playing great, and he faces Copigny in the final. And it was the sickest thing I've ever seen. Every time Copigny missed the ball, Shane's hooked. And I mean, it happened. It seems like it happened 5 or 6 times in a race to 13. And he ends up losing 13-11.
It's crazy. Roland didn't hit that near hard enough. And it looks like Shane is back to the races again.
Well, if he just continue a streak of games, he only needs 2 more. This one more.
Is he going to draw this back and get it to about where it is now?
Going to the side pocket?
No, he's going to play in the corner. Yeah. By the way, neither of these guys have used their buyback yet. So even if Shane goes on to win this one, Roland's got a buyback.
Well, by the way the balls are laying.
Uh-oh. He's okay. He's okay. He's got that extended cue. 3 rails around. 2.
He didn't hit that too pure, did he?
3.
I think you would have been better served just drawing the ball a little bit, don't you, Chris? You would have come out to about where the side pocket is to the left.
You know what? I'm left-handed, so I probably would have went the same way he did, but I could reach it better, I think. And, I think it's just comfort because in his mind, he just wants to get anywhere on that left side of the table, where he can shoot the 7.
And that's one thing about Shane is he settles for shots that don't have to be perfect position.
And I can't tell, is he playing with his extension?
Yes.
And he's playing with, I think, a 30-inch shaft as well.
Yeah. It's the SVB Ghost Edition.
Nick DeLeon's playing with that extended shaft, and I just upgraded Hughes after the event in Arizona 2 weeks ago, and I have to borrow a shaft of his until the other shaft comes, whatever. And I'll tell you what, it is nice having and I've been playing with the extension, and it seems to me like, I don't know if I'm getting older, but it feels like I get through the ball more purely with having that on the back. So
I totally agree, Chris. I'm tempted to go full time with a little extension on the back of my cue. It seems to steady your backhand, especially when you're coming through the ball. For me, it does.
Oh, he missed the one ball on the side that time.
Yeah, this is a dry break.
Yeah.
And he played. I think he can see the one, a piece of it anyway.
Madison Ortiz asks, is it the SVB Dakota edition?
No, it's
No.
the Ghost Edition.
It's a ghost.
What, Shane's cue?
Yes.
No, that's the SVB edition.
The SVB Ghost Edition.
No, it's not the Ghost.
No, it's not the Ghost. I thought I looked it up when someone asked a couple days ago, and it said SVB Ghost Edition is what he plays with.
I don't believe so.
Well, maybe Q-Tech has it wrong.
There's your next trivia question.
Well, Madison's sponsored by Q-Tech, so am I, so we should get it right.
Oh, Madison says I don't know if Madison is a guy or girl. I think it's a guy. Sorry,
Yeah.
I can't see. Madison, don't be offended. I cannot see anything but the words. So I can't see the, I think it's a dude. And he says he works with Q-Tech, and it is the SVB Dakota edition.
Oh, Dakota Edition. Okay.
Yeah. Madison's a sponsored player from Q-Tech.
Joey Bet says that was the mic drop by Madison. I work for him. That's what it is. You guys are full of baloney. I know the deal.
There goes George Teashea's Q-Tech sponsorship out the window.
Never had one.
Never will.
Never will.
Oh, look at that little bump. Well, Shane's on cruise control right here. He sees the finish line.
Roland fought real hard in the early part of this match, and then a few unforced errors really just kind of let Shane. Shane was actually at times in his chair, slumped over, looking, a little bit out of the match, and then here we are. This is he going to go? Oh, okay, never mind.
This is going to stun it, or just drop down and come back up a little.
That's perfect.
Both work. And this is all he needs to come straight up for this 8-ball. I don't think he'll go 2 rails. He may just go straight up. Either one works, though.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
All right, boys, we're wrapping up here. Shane Van Boening is going to take this one down 9-3. Very pleased to be joined by George Teashe and Chris Adams in the booth. I think they did a great job. Appreciate it, guys. And for you folks at home watching, thanks so much. We'll be back tomorrow with some great matches for you. So do us a favor. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, follow, hit the notifications, all that good stuff. Folks, thanks again. George and Chris, appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Joey. Thanks for having us, and thanks for letting me get these kinks worked out. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Joey.